This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Florida International Panthers, taking on last year's national champions, the Florida Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Turner trying to create good field position. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. Caught in the backfield, it's Gonzalez. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
On third down, he drops to throw. It's a deep shot to the right. Catch made down inside the 25. Touchdown, FAU. They draw first blood in this national title game. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. It's Knight. Moves out of the pocket. Picks up the force and is still going. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Ferguson.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Over the middle. It's Burke. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Now, the defense here gives up the completion, but if they keep getting after the quarterback like that, eventually they might be able to affect the quarterback and create a turnover.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Back to pass. It's Knight. Looking to scramble. He finds some space. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Heading for the end zone. He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. First and goal. Great chance to answer that opening touchdown. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Well, everybody wants to talk about the quarterback and the receiver after a touchdown like that. Instead, you know where I'm going, Chris. The offensive line. My gosh, how long did he have back there? 4, maybe 5 seconds to be able to read the defense and then find his receiver for the touchdown.
Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
He bought some time, now lets it go. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Gonzalez. And wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass is caught. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. No huddle now for the offense.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
On the move now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
On second and inches, they've got 3 receivers bunched out to the left. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. And he's brought down at the 16. We've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw. It's Knight. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's in the clear. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
He's looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. First down. They're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Sims. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Well, Perkins, Florida Atlantic with the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's got it! Touchdown, FIU! Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in the national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Fires it to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Gonzalez. We make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Owls.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. the Florida International offense back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Running out of time in the pocket. A gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Back to throw, it's Knight. The pocket breaking down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks into the clear. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Florida International. And this national championship game is now dead even. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Fires it on the move. And that one's picked off. What a play.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Moves out of the pocket.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's going to take off. Finding space at the 20. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And now the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. To throw, it's Knight. Pressure is coming. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Panthers.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talked about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Now a try for 2. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. When he gets into the end zone, so it builds the lead to 8 now.
Well, we know this quarterback is a threat throwing the football. Here he uses his legs to get this 2-point conversion. Nice call.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Checks this down to the running back. Crosses the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do was throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. What a diving catch way downfield. Big gain. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. Touchdown, FAU. Still no answer for this offense.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
PAT is good, but they still trail by a point. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Knight. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, FIU.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the extra point was up and good. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's stopping short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He's running out of time here. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's going to pull it down and run. Hughley gets the first, now looking for more. Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Defense is coming after him. Makes the catch. It's Gonzalez. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Man, it is awfully tough on a defense when a quarterback's able to move outside of the pocket and still keep his eyes downfield looking for those open targets. You don't know whether to attack him and try to bring him down or to stay.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's bringing it back. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Dropping back, it's Knight. The receiver grabs it. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Looking to throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Sims. Continues to fight for yards. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Florida International. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Taking a deep shot here to the right. This one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, they come close to hitting a big one here to start this second half of the national championship. And even though they missed that, I think it gives you an idea they're going to open up this playbook. You might as well leave it all on the table when you're playing for all the marbles.
He escapes the pocket. Quick throw to his receiver. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. We'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it again. That's a fly to the wideout. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling. Gets out of the...
He's picked for a third time tonight. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Looking to scramble. They pressure him and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Grab down the middle. It's Sims. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. And it's hauled in way downfield. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Using his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
And Kirk, it's FIU with the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And there's the handoff. After the 1st down and still motoring. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up 1st down at the 33.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Running back grabs it on the screen. He's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but we stop short of the 1st down.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
To the air, it's Wilson. Now rolling out to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
Running out of time in the pocket. Trying to use his legs to make the 1st down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his 1st down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. Pounding away with the run game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Touchdown, Panthers. They continue to roll up the score.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. He could go past the 50. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. On the move now. Breaks free. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage. Okay, set. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Wilson. The pocket breaking down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. It's a beautiful throw. Hits him in stride. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
He stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, FIU.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5-wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. from deep in the end zone. He'll bring it out. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? They finally chase him down, but a huge return. Very lucky he didn't bring that all the way to the house. Just a bit more space, and he was gone. See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. He keeps it on a design run. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2.
29 Philly, 2-4.
He's looking to throw. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Scanning the field, it's Wilson. A deep shot to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And this time it's complete. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Touchdown, Florida International. This offense really clicking. Monster stage, another touchdown. This quarterback and receiver having a game we're never going to forget.
Well, and the defense right now has got to be pulling their hair out trying to come up with ways to slow him down, whether they play zone or they play man. Nothing is working, and give credit to this quarterback. He just keeps dialing up his guy and keeps coming up with touchdowns.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
The offense starts with a short field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions.